sports fans. ASMR Sports here. Back with another pack opening and gum chewing video. Today we have another 1990 Hoops basketball pack opening video. You will recall that I recently opened this box and opened a fourth of the packs. So I have a lot left, and I thought I would do another 9 packs, another fourth of the box, and see if we can't pull the Jordan, that's this card, out of these guys. I would expect that maybe we would get like at least 2 Jordans out of this box, but I've opened a fourth of the packs and have not gotten a base Jordan. I did get an All-Star Jordan, so I'm hoping that means in this group I will get a Jordan. So let's see. There's Mark Price, good player. Marley's good player. Generally, what I try to do when I open kind of older stuff like this is I try to pull out the Hall of Famers, and then I have kind of a box, a monster box, holds 5,000 cards. There's a nice Hall of Famer. I'll pull that one out. There's a Tim Hardaway rookie. That's good. He's a good player. Reggie Miller. Any event for pretty much all the sports, all the major sports, baseball, football, basketball, hockey. Actually, I don't have this set up for hockey yet, but I will. I like to just kind of organize the Hall of Famers that I have and organize them by player in that box. John Stockton, good player. Mitch Richmond. And a coach, Ron Rothstein. So just I have, player collections of anybody who's Hall of Fame in any of the sports, although I actually, I don't have a lot of the more recent Hall of Fame inductees of any of the sports, and I'm not really sure who's there, so it's like basically who I knew to be in the Hall of Fame as of like 10 or 15 years ago. So maybe that collection makes no sense to anybody but me. Fat Lever, Nick Anderson, rookie, nice card there, Johnny Newman. Alright, so still no sign of a Jordan. I don't think I've gotten a Magic Johnson base card out of this either, so that would be good. I would say definitely Jordan is the best card to get out of. There's Isaiah Thomas, he's a Hall of Fame. Magic and then Bird are certainly second best, I would say. And then you got your Charles Barkley and Dominique Wilkins and Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler, kind of very good players, but a little bit underneath, I would say, Bird and Johnson in terms of stature. So I'm just rifling through these, not really reading names because I'm on a hunt. I see there's definitely some dinged corners. There's Michael Jordan on another card. That's fun. There's Chuck Daly, Pistons coach, and Pat Riley. And I hear my cat coming, so apologies for whatever noise she makes. I think it's about her mealtime. There's a Magic Johnson All-Star. I'll pull that aside. Nervous, Purvis Short, Mark Price, and Sarunas Mercilionis. I kind of wish I had some Fleer from this year that I could open, but I only have. Oh, look at that beauty! Look at that. Dinged corner a little bit, but and then a John Stockton right behind it. Wow, good back right there. Good back right there. Pardon my cough. So that was nice. I was saying I wish I had some Fleer from this year because that's a pretty good Jordan to get. Not that valuable, is a small kind of case of 89 Donruss baseball rack packs. It's just a bunch of rack packs. I don't know what there are, 48 or something. Uwe Blob, that's quite a name. In any event, these rack packs, which are the those hanging 3 kind of bundle packs that you would see at stores, grocery stores, and hobby stores, or like, I don't know what you want to call them, Ben Franklin type places. Back in the 80s and 90s. And anyway, so I got a bunch of them. I got the whole case for like $30. So it's pretty good deal. It's actually a ton of cards for that price. And it looks to be unsearched. Oh wow, look at this. Cool. Cool. Interesting. So this is a miscut, obviously. And what is interesting about this is it looks like all the cards on this sheet were this one, Vern Fleming. So it must be that the way they printed these was to do an entire sheet of a player, and then collate as a separate process. Whereas a lot of times the way they print cards is a whole sheet will be, a bunch of different players, and then they'll sort of be kind of randomized already just on the sheet. I'm sure they do some, collating and mixing in addition, although oftentimes with stuff from the 80s, the collation is quite predictable. So if you had a box of, say, 86 Fleer basketball, which is very expensive and valuable right now, and it was truly fresh from the factory, not touched or moved, the packs weren't resorted, you could actually probably tell kind of what was in each pack just based on who the top and bottom kind of cards were showing on the packs. And a lot of sets have sort of, people have figured out what the collation is like, so that if you know who's on the bottom packs, who's showing on the bottom, on the back, when you can see through a wax pack. If you can see who's on the bottom of the box, you can figure out basically the entire, there's a nice sneak, you can figure out the entire, entirety of what's in all the packs. So you could find the ones that have Jordan, pull them out, replace them with other packs. There's a gold David Robertson Rookie of the Year card. This is not his rookie card. That would have been the year before of Hoops. But cool looking card nonetheless. Yeah, these cards are really banged up, I have to say. I don't know. I think these borders are, I think they probably came out of the factory pretty banged up because, I don't know, they're pretty well packaged. They're, sealed twice. So it's not like I think anybody has gone through these and damaged them by handling them. That would be virtually impossible. I'm gonna open a few more packs just to maybe get through like half of the remaining packs that I have and extend this video a little bit. Let's see here. I gotta tell a little story for y'all about Kevin McHale. It's funny because I had a Robert Parrish story about how I saw him one time at a grocery store when I was opening some other packs, but I also have a Kevin McHale story. One time I was backstage at a concert in Minneapolis, and it was a Bruce Hornsby concert. I'm a big fan, but Bruce is friends with Kevin McHale, and actually probably a lot of basketball players, just because he's a big basketball fan. His son actually plays Division, or I don't know if he's done now, but he recently has played Division I college basketball. In any event, I was backstage because I had gotten backstage passes. It was actually because it was a 21 and over show, but I was like this big Bruce Hornsby fan, and I wrote to like his manager, and I said, hey, I'm a big fan, and I can't get in, so can you help me? So I got backstage passes so I could get in like before they started carding people, and it was pretty awesome. I met Bruce during sound check, and he came and signed some stuff, and then I got to go backstage a little bit, and there was just guys kicking around, and Kevin McHale was there because he at that time I think was GM of the Timberwolves. I don't know if he's still associated with them or not, but that's why he was in Minneapolis. And he actually went to the U of M too, and he was originally from Hibbing, Minnesota, just this little town in Minnesota, I think in the woods area. So he's got a lot of Minnesota connections, and he knew Bruce because he's also a big music fan. I think he's a big Grateful Dead fan. And Bruce Hornsby played keyboards for the Grateful Dead for a number of years when their keyboardist passed away unexpectedly in the 90s, I think maybe late 80s. So anyways, I just kind of said hello to Kevin McHale and then kept my mouth shut. That's pretty funny. I don't know if I was like, whatever, I was like 18 years old at the time, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. There's a John Kempcard, he was a cool player. Good slam dunker. If I had it to do over again as an adult, I might do that a little differently since I have a bit more life experience and actually spent a lot of time in the Boston area where Kevin McHale played for many years with the Celtics. Would love to get a second Jordan here in these last few packs I'm opening, but not sure the fates will allow. Alright, Dennis Rodman, Defensive Player of the Year. That's interesting. He's Fat Lever on this one, but I swear I had a card that said Lafayette Lever. Fat is his, of course, nickname. I think the one that was at Lafayette was an all-star card. So strange that they used his nickname on one and his full name on the other. Sherman Douglas rookie card. Alright, last pack for now. And then maybe will open all the remaining packs in another video, but I might wait a while on that so I'm not killing you guys with the same stuff. There's a Reggie Miller card. I hate Reggie Miller because I'm a Knicks fan, and he is a Knicks killer, and he's also kind of an asshole. But, that's part of his game. He likes to get in people's faces and sort of taunt them a little bit, and, I think that definitely worked to his advantage, kind of pissing people off. And, I don't fault him for that, but it was kind of annoying to see him do that to a team that I liked. Alright, well, we got a big old mess of packs here, and we got one Michael Jordan base card so far, so that's cool. Let's take a look at that. This is all the stuff from this box, or from the packs that we opened. It's a lot of really great players. And the star of the show, of course, Michael Jordan. There we go. I kind of wonder, if this card in PSA 10, mint condition, is maybe worth something, just because these cards are kind of hard to find in really good condition. I mean, everything just has a kind of a crappy edge or a dinged corner or something based on how they came out of the factory. So I kind of wonder about that. Well, still no Magic Johnson base card. I'm just going to show you. So, this is what I've pulled out of the cards I've been opening lately. So this is, these are the basketball ones that I've opened previously. And then I got some hockey stuff. And some baseball. There's that Pavel Bure that I pulled in the hockey opening I did a while ago. Really like that card. He's a favorite of mine. And then more hockey. So I just kind of keep that, on the side. Pull stuff out. That's generally my agenda when I open some of these older packs. And then I honestly will throw away the rest. Or just stick in a box and watching. This is a longer video, but hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you all next time. Adios.